The Grand Canyon is one of the 7 wonders of the world. It's 277 miles long, 18 miles wide, and the depth of the canyon sometimes exceeds 6,000 feet. On this trip, we only visited the south rim of the Grand Canyon. The North Rim is several hours away by car. The North Rim only gets 10% of the visitors that the South Rim gets each year. Of course, the North Rim is only open a few months a year, while the South Rim is open year-round. This visit to the Grand Canyon was on June 9th, 2012. It was one of the free days that the Grand Canyon offers several times a year. Of course, if you've ever visited the canyon, you know you can't possibly see it all in one day. So what we did is we went to 3 different distinct places for this video. 1 Mather Point, 2 Bright Angel Lodge in El Tovar, and finally the Desert Viewpoint. Mather Viewpoint, they've increased the parking significantly, similar to what they did at the Desert Viewpoint, where the watchtower is located. Because of the altitude, there are several climate zones in the Grand Canyon. Let's take a look at the South Rim. The temperatures there are very much similar to what you'd find in Flagstaff, Arizona. While you descend down into the canyon to the floor by the river, it's like Phoenix, Arizona, so keep that in mind when you travel to the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon is a fee park. In 2012, it was $25 per carload, good for 7 days at both the North and South Rim. But to get the latest information, go to the web address above or Google Grand Canyon fees. According to the book Over the Edge, Death in the Grand Canyon, 1 person a month on average dies at the Grand Canyon. Besides increasing the parking capacity at Mather Point, the Park Service has also rebuilt the visitor center into a new modern facility. When you enter the Bright Angel Lodge from the south, the first desk that you see off to your left is the mule desk. And that's the people you want to talk to if you want to take a mule down into the Grand Canyon. When I stay at the Grand Canyon at one of the lodges, I try to check out the Bright Angel Lodge Cocktail Lounge. In the past, I have met several interesting people from all over the world. In fact, I have met people who later on became quite famous. This is the furthest west you can drive your own vehicle in the Grand Canyon, here at Bright Angel Lodge and Kolb Studio. Now, if you want to go further west and see Hermit's Rest, you have to take a shuttle bus. They're powered by natural gas, and the Park Service would recommend wholeheartedly that you use the shuttle buses to go everywhere you want to go at the Grand Canyon. Bright Angel Trail, the main trail to the bottom of the Grand Canyon in Phantom Ranch, starts just to the west of Kolb Studio. The El Travar Hotel was built in 1903, and it is top-of-the-line accommodations inside the Grand Canyon National Park. At the eastern entrance of the park is the Indian Watchtower at Desert View. It was built in 1932, designed by Mary Coulter, and along with many other buildings at the Grand Canyon on the National Historical List. They have increased parking here, and it's well worth taking a tour. This is the one spot on the south rim of the Grand Canyon where you can easily see the Colorado River. It's an excellent idea to get on the website of the National Park Service and the Grand Canyon to get up-to-date information about what's going on at the canyon. They can give you a heads up. And if you're still not sure, give them a call. They're very helpful and they'll take care of you. Telavi Studios brings you a preview of vacation spots around the world, so you can get some idea whether or not you would like to go there or not. Our motto is Telavi Studios brings you the world. I'm Fred Tankersley, executive producer at Telavi Studios. Thank you for joining us today, and if you go to the Grand Canyon, by all means, be safe.